Hello and welcome to your QiGong practice for today. As with every day I mention, please honor what works for you and your body today. So if I do a movement that doesn't work for you, please modify it or simply come back to breathing. So let's start with breathing. Hands over the lower abdomen, the lower dantian, and we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. You want your legs about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, dropping the tailbone down towards the floor, crown of the head up to the sky, up to the ceiling, tucking the chin a bit, feeling that spine straight and elongated. And we're going to take nice deep inhales in and out through the nose. So as you inhale, the belly expands. As you exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale, exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale, exhale. Nice, slow, deep breathing is one of the best ways to get energy, our chi, into our bodies. It also helps to pull tightness and tension down from the shoulders as we pull the diaphragm down with deep inhales. We also pull the energy down from the neck and shoulders. Beautiful. Let's release the arms. Now we're going to go into spinal cord breathing. So arms up, open the chest, looking up, and then inhale. As you exhale, forearms come towards each other. We're tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, curving through the spine, waking up the spine. We inhale on the way up. Exhale as we come forward and down, curving through the spine, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone. One more. Beautiful. Now let's knock on the door of life. Get a little more activation into the body. Let the arms swing as you turn from the hips and the waist, looking over your shoulder as you turn. Again, always honoring your body, your range of motion. It's probably one of my favorite ways to wake up the energy in the body. Now with a light fist, we're coming up just below the collarbone on each side, waking up the lungs. Just a little bit more. Our lungs are always working for us. Giving them a little extra love and energy with this Qi massage. Fortifying and strengthening the lungs. And now we're going to open that front hand, knock up over the shoulder. Palms getting the shoulder, fingers are getting the upper back. We've got energy meridians, that pathways that run along here up into the head. So doing this tapping or slapping is great for clarity of thinking. All right, let's come back down to the chest with that light fist. And back down to the waist and the low back. And on your next exhale, cease knocking. Let your arms simply sway. Spread your fingers. Feel the air moving through your fingers. Beautiful. Awesome. Just feel the energy moving there. Scratching the temples was not part of the move. Now, let's go into the tiger. So bring your arms up. You want tiger claws, so bending, curving the fingers a bit. And the mechanics of the move are we're going to come down, bending the knees, and then we bring the arms up to the side and we straighten the legs, and then we bend the knees as we bring them back to center and straighten them as the arms come up. And we mouth exhale as we come down to clear the energy. So here we go. Last one. Come back up, arms cross in front. And if you want to play with me, let's do a little tiger growl here. Well, I don't think mine was very good, so I'm hoping yours was better. Now let's do a little more Qi massage on the body. So with the backs of the hands, let's wake up those kidneys. Up and down on the low back. We're also waking up the adrenal glands on top of the kidneys. Coming down into the buttocks. Get that energy flowing there. Waking up some more energy pathways. So next time you come down, we're going to turn around to the palms, and now we're going to slap down all the way down the backs of the legs to the ankles, and then we're going to come inside the ankles and we're going to slap up all the way the inside of the legs. Come all the way up and then back around, and we're going to do this 2 more times. Slapping down. We're getting the yang meridians on the outside backs of the legs and the yin meridians coming up the inside of the legs. Now let's activate our, well actually first let's knock on the hips. Let's do a little waking up of the hips, the leg gates. So knock on the hip bones at the side, and then we're going to knock on the front, and we're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten with the knees as we do this. Doing all this chi massage really good to activate the energy system, wake up the body. I wouldn't recommend doing this right before bed or within a few hours of going to bed unless you go to sleep really easily. But yeah, this is a little energizing, or a lot energizing. All right, last time. Let's pause, hold your hands here, close your eyes for a moment, go within, feel that energy moving. Beautiful. Now with the loose, light fists, we're going to knock right over the navel. And then come up just below the ribs, activating the solar plexus. This can be a bit tender. Hold emotions here. Now we're going to come below the navel to the belly, the lower dantian, our elixir field. Knocking here. And then come over to your right side, and we're going to come up, and then we're going to go across, and then down on the left, just inside the ribs, just inside the hip bones. This is great for activating your digestive system. You may not wish to do this if you've recently eaten a meal. Great to do beforehand. And you can always tap lightly with your fingers as well if the loose fist doesn't work for you. All right, back over the navel. A few more. And then pause. Bring your hands here. Close your eyes. I'm going to tap into that energy again. Just feel. Beautiful. Release that. And now, one more chi massage. We're going to wake up the heart and the lungs again. Not that they were ever sleeping, but just giving them some extra energy here. Knocking up and down the sternum. And then we're going to come over to the right side. So open your right arm. We're going to knock on that lung point. This is the lung 1 and 2 point. And open the hand. I'm going to slap down the arm to the wrist. And then we turn the arm over. We're slapping up the outside all the way to the neck and shoulders. Come back down the inside of the arm, the yin meridian to the wrist, yang meridian up the outside. One more time. Knocking on the lung points, opening that left arm. And then open the palm and slap down. We'll do this 3 times to the wrist. Turning the arm over, back up. Neck and shoulders. Get some energy flowing here. Last time. And then we're going to come back to the chest, knocking up and down on the sternum. And this time we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale with the heart sound, which is like a sigh. Ha. One more time. just release your arms down to your sides. Close your eyes. Feel the energy moving. You likely feel some tingling in your fingers, possibly in the palms of your hands, your arms. That's the energy moving, the energy you have activated in your body. Awesome. Opening the eyes, coming back. Now let's go into a wide leg stance. Bending the knees. And bring your hips, bring your weight over to your right side. We're going to move the body like a river. So when we go back over to this other side here, to your right, your left rather, bring the hips, then the torso, and then the head. So it's hips, torso, head. Hips, torso, head. And this is where we get to do different levels depending on what works for our bodies, or we can play with all of them. So you can be a little more upright. If that's what you need, you can have a shorter stance. You don't have to have your legs as wide, but if it works for you, start to come down a little bit lower. And if it doesn't work for you, stay up. I like to imagine that I'm seaweed under the water as I move my body like a river. You can bring your torso over 90 degrees, looking down at the floor. It's great for the low back, strengthening the legs, strengthening the kidney energy. All right, next time you come to center, pause and come over into a forward fold. Slight bend in the knees. Release your head, your neck, your shoulders. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. Release through the low back. Then we're going to bend the knees and we're going to very slowly roll up. Now bring one hand over the back of the other and we're going to come all the way up above the head into a gentle back bend. Pushing the hips forward. I never go too far back, just nice and gentle. And now we're going to come up and we're going to go into full body flow. So we're going to come forward and down again on an exhale. And then bend the knees and we inhale as we come back up into that gentle back bend. Exhaling forward and down. Inhaling up. Last one here. Bring your arms out and down to the sides. Awesome, awesome. So let's come back into shoulder width stance. Reset. Awesome. Now we're going to do a little bit of work for neck and shoulders. Let's bring our arms out to the sides as we go into spread the feathers. So palms are facing down towards the floor, towards the earth. Bring your ear over to the shoulder. Doesn't matter which side you do. And hold this here while you breathe and feel the stretch in the opposite side of the neck. You may feel some stretch here. You may feel it go all the way down into your forearm. I do. I tend to like to hold my stress or emotions in my neck and shoulders. And then we're going to slowly start to roll the chin forward with the head on this angle, and then head comes back up. Just up to this point, we don't need to bring the head back. Exhale as we come down with that chin. Inhale as the head comes up. If you have a lot of neck and shoulder tightness and tension, feel free to mouth exhale. Mouth exhales are purging, clearing out any tired, stuck energy. Next time the chin comes forward, roll the head over to the other side. Just holding this here, feeling the stretch in the opposite side of the neck, possibly down, all the way down even into the forearm. Pressing the palms down towards the floor. And start to roll the head forward and up. Exhaling forward, inhaling as we come up. Last one. Next time your chin comes forward, release through the arms. Give them a little bit of a shake if you need to. So we've stretched one line of tension, so now we're going to do the opposite line of tension. So connect the thumb to all 4 fingers, and this time the orientation of the arms is the backs of the hands are facing towards the floor this time. And curve your hands in a bit at the wrists, if that works for you. And we bring that ear over to the shoulder again. Notice how this feels different from when we had our palms facing down towards the floor. And let's start to roll the head slowly forward and up. And then we'll roll our head over to the other side. Feel that nice stretch. And then slowly start to roll your head forward and up. And next time your chin comes forward, release that. Let it go. Beautiful. Now, let's bring our hands together behind our backs, and we've got different options for that. So if this works for you and your body, bring your hands together behind your back and bring them up as high as is comfortable for you. If that's not comfortable at all, you can do this, but again, you can press the hands in together. And we do want to press the hands in a bit together behind the back. I'm not going too high today because I've got a bit of tightness and tension in my one upper arm and shoulder. So this is where I'm just down at my low back. So you do you always. Go where it's comfortable for you. There's no pain in Qigong. So let's start to roll the head. Chin comes forward, down and across, and then the head simply comes up. We don't bring the head back. Bring it across the shoulders and down. Inhale as you come up and across. Exhale as the chin comes forward and rolls across. Pressing those palms together at the back to enhance the stretch, as long as it doesn't provide any discomfort for you. Beautiful. Next time the head comes up, let's pause and circle the head in the other direction. Last one here. The head up. Now just release. Give that a shake if you need to give it a shake. And as we're shaking, let's go into full body shake. So bouncing into the heels can come off the floor or stay on the floor, whatever works for you. And release through the head and the neck, release the shoulders, release everything. And for the breath, let's inhale through the nose. And as it's autumn and the weather's changing here, it's getting cooler and damper, we're going to do the element for the autumn, which is the metal element connected to the lungs. And the healing sound for the lungs is a whole bunch of S's. It's S. So let's do that healing sound as we're shaking. So inhale through the nose. One more. Slow your shaking down. Slow it down. Come to stillness and close your eyes. Tap into all that energy you've activated in your body. You may feel some tingling again in the fingers and the hands. You may feel some buzzing in your body. No right, no wrong, whether you do or whether you don't. Just know that you're moving the energy, activating the energy. And opening the eyes, coming back. Let's open the flow. So we're going to inhale as we float the arms up to about chest height. Exhale as we float the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Continuing with this flow. moving slow with the breath actually invites more energy into the body, into our energy system, as we inhale and exhale through the nose, maintaining the energy inward. So last time we did three elements of the secondary 5 elements flow. So today we're going to do the other 2. So bringing the hands down. And we're going to go into the secondary 5 elements flow for the heart. So that's for the yin organs. There's 2 yin organs for the heart. That's the heart and the pericardium. The pericardium is the protective sac around the heart. And the yang organ for the heart is the small intestine. So we're going to do a movement called Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So I'm going to show you starting posture, or not posture, but starting position. One arm is out, and I'm going to turn so that you can see. So the arm isn't straight out like this. We've got it bent on about a 45-degree angle. And then the other hand, the fingers are pointing in towards the elbow, as that's a meridian point for the pericardium as we point in. And now what we do, if you're on your right side, which you likely are if you're doing my mirror image, we bring that right hand up, palm faces away. It's almost like you're shielding your eyes from the sun. So you bring that palm up facing away. This palm pushes out. And then we bring this hand back in. This arm comes back at about a 45-degree angle. Fingers pointing at the inner elbow again. And then we go to the other side. So now the left hand is up as if it's shielding your eyes from the sun. The right hand pushes out and through. Then we turn back to center. Bring that left arm down on about a 45-degree angle. Right fingers are pointing in towards the inner elbow again. And we flow this from side to side. So palm facing up and away, lower hand, palm pressing out. So we inhale as we come to center. I'm going to do this nice and slow. Exhale, left palm up, facing away as if you're shielding your eyes from the sun, and the right palm presses out. So we inhale as we come in, exhale as we turn. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And continuing. So, kind of a unique name, Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So this is not about the space shuttle or any kind of modern day shuttle that you could think of. This is an ancient practice that's thousands of years old. So this has to do with an ancient piece of, I don't know if you would call it, I'll call it a piece of equipment that women would, I think, like weave material on. And it was called a shuttle. Awesome. Come into center, arm on about a 45 degrees, and then we turn. It's like we're sending away any non-beneficial energy with this opposite hand, or the lower hand rather, and then we're bringing that energy, beneficial energy, back in. Exhale as we turn. Inhale as we come in. Exhale, turn. Inhale. Nice slow movements with the breath. Let's do one more to each side. Okay, now we're going to show you the posture for this one. Bringing your hands out in front of the heart, making a shape like a diamond. Fingers can touch, pointer finger, thumbs, point facing away from the heart. And this is called holding the diamond. And imagine you're bringing in beneficial healing energy from the universe coming through this diamond shape in your hands and into your heart, filling up your heart with healing beneficial energy. Holding this posture, softening through the shoulders. If it's feeling a bit tiring on your shoulders, you can always release and come back, or bring your weight a little bit more back into your heels. Then your spine is straighter and it helps your shoulders to drop. So as you're holding this diamond, feel all that beneficial energy coming in. Also, sometimes this is called diamond hands. Filling up the heart. And once you're feeling your heart's filled up, now you've got a full cup. So you can send some beautiful, loving, healing energy back out from the heart, out to the universe, out to whatever and whoever you want to send some love to today. Beautiful. And just slowly release that down. That go. Give your arms a little shake if you need to. So now we're going to go into the secondary 5-element flow for our 5th element, which is the earth element, and that's connected to the spleen, your yin organ, and the stomach, the yang organ, also the pancreas on the left side of your ribs. So you're likely used to our pebble in the pond movement. So this is simply single arm pebble in the pond. So bring one hand, bring your right hand down to your lower dantian. We're going to bend through the knees, bend through the hips, and we're simply going to circle that left arm out and around. So single arm. Bringing that hand back in, palm face up underneath the other hand. Now with the right hand, palm face down. We're turning out a bit at the hips. We're circling around with bent knees, bringing that back in and under. Left palm facing down now, circling out on an exhale, coming back in as you inhale. Exhale out, inhale in. So this palm comes under, the other hand, top hand now faces down, turning to your right, circling out and around. Palm coming under the other hand, top hand now facing down, turning out to the left as we exhale out and inhale in. Exhale, inhale. Beautiful. Let's do one more in each direction. Coming back in, and the posture for this flow where we did holding the diamond for the heart, now we're going to do what's called lower diamond. Fingers are pointing down. In front of the abdomen. We're bringing in all this. You may feel some tingling or whatever in the palm. Feeling the energy, I shouldn't say whatever. Feel the energy moving in the palms of your hands. You've cultivated a lot of energy in this practice. And it may seem counterintuitive. It's like, oh, we're moving really slow here. But we actually cultivate more energy when we're moving slow, deep breathing with those flows. Sending that energy into your lower dantian, nourishing all the digestive organs. Remembering to bring the weight a little bit more into your heels. Takes the pressure off the upper body, releases some tension in the neck and shoulders. And always feel to come out of these postures. Like, come out, give it a shake, and come back. Or you could even just rest here. Always honoring our bodies every day, whatever they require. And let's release the arms down. So today we're going to pull down the heavens to 6 directions. So we inhale, the hands up. Now we're going to turn to the left. So the right arm is in front, left arm is behind. And then we bring the hands up above the head as we turn to the front. The palms face towards you as we smooth out all this energy. Bringing it down into the lower dantian. So we inhale as we come up. Exhale as we turn, opposite arm in front this time. Inhale as the hands come up and we turn to the front. We exhale down. So inhale, exhale, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, turning opposite arm in front. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And we'll continue. A few more. One more to each side. Now let's bring our hands over the belly, bring our legs closer together. Closing down the eyes as we go into bamboo in the wind. So relax everything. Your feet are going to hold you, so you can relax the ankles, the knees, the hips. Relax the head and neck, shoulders. Just invite everything to relax. And allow your body to rock and sway. Let it find its own center. And then opening the eyes, coming back, and give everything a little shake if you need to. Awesome physical practice. Now get comfortable for meditation. I'm just going to grab my chair. I'll be right back. Awesome. So today I'm going to suggest a hand position. Let's connect the thumb and the forefinger, your pointer finger. And that connects to the breath. You may recall that the end of the lung meridian, the energy pathway for the lungs, is the end of the thumbs. So by connecting the thumb and the forefinger, we're activating the lungs, and we're going to do a meditation focusing on the breath, focusing on bringing in nourishing energy, nourishing qi into the body. We're just going to focus on gratitude as we inhale. So inhaling gratitude, inhaling that oxygen, and as we exhale out the CO2, let's send blessings out to the universe, out to the world, out to anyone or anything that you feel called to. Inhaling the gratitude, exhaling out blessings. Filling our lungs up with that beautiful qi, sending it back out as CO2, sending that CO2 out to the trees. They need it, and then they turn it back into beautiful oxygen for us to ingest. Feel the breath coming in, swirling around. Then it goes back out. Continuous cycle. As long as we're in these physical bodies, breath coming in, breath going out. Feel that Beautiful chi circulating throughout your body. As we're focusing on the breath, turn your attention towards your lungs. Let's bring in the healing light for the lungs. The color for the lungs is bright white. We wish to imagine pearly white light coming into the lungs, nourishing and fortifying them. Feel that continuous inflow and outflow. Gratitude coming into those lungs. Breathing in pearly white light, sending out blessings to the universe. Now bringing your hands over your belly, one hand over the other. Start to make circles over your belly, storing in all the energy you have cultivated throughout your practice today. Tap in here anytime you need some extra energy. Slowing the hands down till you come to stillness. Another deep breath in and out through the nose. When you're ready, open your eyes, come back to the room, come back to being present, awake and aware, and are ready to continue on with the rest of your day. So I hope you found that practice nourishing, energizing, and fun. We always want to have fun. So with the yin and yang symbol, I express my sincere gratitude for you joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.